Hey there guys, the Real Tough Fan here, and I am back with episode 16 of my Football Manager career mode with Rotherham. Last episode was a very good one for us. We started with a 1-1 draw against Fleetwood, a 0-0 draw against Torquay, but then 3 back-to-back wins. Look how long we've gone unbeaten since, guys. Since a game against Bury in the beginning of January, we're now into April and we're unbeaten. We're doing really quite well. We're currently second in the league, only a point behind Shrewsbury, who we do have to play this episode. I believe we have them, second to last game of the season, away, so that'll be an interesting one. Let's hope we're still in touch with them then. So, our next match, guys, we are away at Plymouth. We'll get this season finished this episode. So, we're away at Plymouth. I'll be back when I'm there. Right, guys, we're here with our first match of this episode. We're away at Plymouth. It's a big match. We're in second, Plymouth are in fourth. This will pull that gap open between the automatic promotion and playoff places. Don't excuse me, guys. So this is the team. Ashdown Scarts, Hallmambo Miola, Dolan Lucas Lund, Piazzon Lawrence and Beckford up front. So hopefully, strong enough team to pick us up the 3 points and to get us on a winning way this episode. And we're just getting underway now, guys. Well, that's half time, guys. It is 0-0. Literally all over him that first half. Piazzon does need to come off. All over them. 6 shots, 3 on target. It doesn't really give justice. They didn't even have a key highlight that half, didn't Plymouth. We had several. We had chances. We just didn't take them. We're not doing well enough. But Napoleon's going to come on. Hopefully, we can start taking chances in this second half, guys. And we go 1-0 behind, guys. The first highlight that they have, the first key highlight, they score. What a surprise. We have chance after chance after chance on the highlights, but they get one, and that's it. They score. You know, as soon as they get a highlight, you know they're going to score. So you've got to try. If they, you know what I mean. You've got to make sure they don't get highlights, because if they do, it's all over, like this. 1-0, 53 minutes. It's a penalty, Jeff. Napoleon tripped on the edge of the box. Up steps Lund to take it, and Lund scores. Only just squeezes it in, but he does. Lund slips it in. It's 1-0. 1-1. Flipping heck. I'm not even getting that right. It's 1-1. 59 minutes. It's a nice penalty, actually. Even though the goalkeeper goes the right way, he doesn't save it. It's a good penalty right in the bottom corner. And it's 1-1. And that's full time, guys. It is a 1-1 draw. It's disappointing, really. But a 1-1 draw it is. We stay a point. Yeah, a point behind Shrewsbury. We stay 4 ahead of Oxford, and more importantly, we stay 11 ahead of Plymouth, with 12 points left to play for. So we're nearly guaranteed an automatic promotion spot now, guys. So hopefully, next match we can tie that up. Well, guys, Lucas Piazzon will be out for between 8 and 11 days with a stubbed toe. Disappointing, really. We're going to miss him for the next couple of games, but at least he'll be back before the end of the season. Right, guys, I am here with our next match. We are at home against Bristol Rovers. So everyone's a little bit knackered after that last match. It was only 2 days ago, so yep, everyone's a bit tired. So this is the squad anyway. Ashdown Robertson, Daly Mambo, Pavey, Stevens Watson, Mezzacoli, Cook, Lawrence and Beckford up front. We're at home, so we need the 3 points. And we're just getting underway now. And it's 1-0, guys, after 14 minutes. Jermaine Beckford with his first of the season moves us up to first in the league. I mean, it is only early on, granted. But it's a good ball by Pavey. I thought Beckford was offside. Obviously not. Gets past his defender. It's a nice finish, and it's 1-0. Well, that's half-time, guys. It's still 1-0. Not much happened after that first goal. They've had 1 shot. It wasn't on target. They could have scored it as well. It went just wide. But we've had 7 and 2. We've had well more possession. We're doing well. Let's keep it up. Again! Football Manager crap. Watch this, guys. It does my head in. It really does my head in when stuff like this happens. Look, keeper comes out, defender's there, no one wants it, and then the attacker, look at that. And if we don't win this because of that, 2 changes to tell you about, guys. Chavanton comes on, Moyo comes on, and I switch to attacking. Well, it's a 1-1 draw, guys. I am fuming. Look at that, 1 on target because of that stupid thing. I don't even know what you call it. But a match we absolutely dominated, a match we bossed. 2 points dropped. I mean, we stay a point behind Shrewsbury. We've got them to play, so it's not the end of the world. But we're now 9 points ahead of Plymouth with 9 points left to play for. So if we pick up a point from any one of these last games, we're guaranteed promotion. It's just frustrating. And that's Lawrence's season finished, guys. He'll be out for between 3 and 4 weeks with a thigh strain. It's disappointing as well. Things are getting worse for a change. Right guys, we're here with our next match. We're at home against AFC Wimbledon. This is the squad that will be playing. It's Ashdown, Scarts, Hall, Stevens, Miola, Dolan, Lucas, Lund, Moyo, Chevonton and Beckford, as both our wingers are injured, Lawrence and Piazzon. So that's the squad. Let's finally get this first win of the episode, guys. Somehow we've drawn his first couple of games, or however it is, and we're still only a point behind top, so we're still in with a chance. Let's keep it going. And we're just getting underway now. Well, that's half time, guys. It is 0-0. We've had 2 absolutely brilliant chances. Dolan from about 2 yards out hit the goalkeeper, and Beckford from a similar distance hit the bar. So it's still 0-0. I mean, look at the amount of shots we've had. Only one's been on target though. Possession-wise, we're ahead. So hope we can make it count this second half now. And finally we go 1-0 ahead, guys, in the 62nd minute. Chevonton with his 10th of the season. At last. That's all I can say about that. We've hit the post again this second half, but Lundy now with the ball takes a shot. It's a good save by Werner, and Chevonton follows up. It's 1-0, 62 minutes in. And with the first chance they have, they score. Absolutely ridiculous. No highlights at all this match they've had. They get one and they score. I knew it was coming. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely pathetic. It's 1-1, 69 minutes in. 2 changes, guys. Mezzacoli comes on for Lucas, and Polian comes on for Beckford, and a switch to attacking. Let's win it. Well, that's again pathetic, guys. Another draw. Another ridiculous result. Just... it puts us... takes us to the top of the league, but yeah, Shrewsbury have a game in hand on us. Oh, it's just pathetic. And I think their game in hand's against Wickham, though. They're one of the form teams at the minute, so Shrewsbury could drop off there. It puts us 7 points ahead of Plymouth with 6 left to play for, so we're guaranteed a promotion spot now, which is good. But still, we should be winning those matches. Look at it. It's just ridiculous. Just looking at this, guys, Shrewsbury's next match is away at Torquay. They should really win that, but they do have 2 difficult games to end the season. So do we, in fact, but hopefully we can still win this league. Well, guys, Shrewsbury won their match. That put them 3 points clear at the top of the league. Still with us to play, so if we win both our last games, we'll win the league. Right, guys, we're here with our next match. It is away at Shrewsbury. This is the big match. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 live matches this episode, guys. I'm going to do this one, and I'm going to do the last one against Scunthorpe. Both away matches, but both matches we need to win. If we lose this, we can't win the league. If we lose against Scunthorpe and win this, we can't win the league. If we draw this and beat Scunthorpe and Shrewsbury lose their last game against Fleetwood, we can still win the league. So there's a few possibilities, but this is the team that's going to be playing. We've got Ashdown, Scarts, Hall, Mambo, Pavey, Stevens, Dolan, Lund, Lucas, Piazzon, Chevonton and Beckford up front. I'll be back when I'm at the match. Like I say, we'll do this one as a live one, guys. Right, we are underway now in this big match. We need to win it. Mambo gives it to Pavey. Pavey plays it to Lund, who gives it to Chevonton, and that's the end of that little highlight. Come on now, Rotherham, let's have 3 points here, lads. Hogginson gives it to Wildig, to Gwilliams, to Hudig, to Gwilliams. It's either Gwilliams or G. Williams, whichever one you want to call him. It's up to you. Whips it across. Ashdown's on it. It's a good catch. 14 minutes in. Right, Ashdown hoofs it up. Who's on it? Come on. Chevonton under it. But it's headed away. It's picked up by Pavey, though. Pavey on the right here. What can he do with it? Gives it to Lund. Lund gives it to Dolan. Dolan plays it out to Scarts. No one's down the line. Where's Lucas Piazzon? Should be out there, but anyway. Scarts plays it to Dolan. Dolan gives it to Lund, who plays it to Lucas Piazzon. Oh, it's a good save by Robinson. It's gone out for a corner. It's a big match. Edgy your seat stuff, this. Sivanton with the corner. Whips it in. Who's on it? Hall's there. Oh, he heads it over. It's unlucky. 15 minutes. It's still 0-0. Dolan's looking complacent. If that doesn't change, he's going to have to come off. I'm not having complacency, especially not against Shrewsbury. Lanzoni plays it to Aurelio to McAllister to Aurelio. Aurelio plays it to Wildig. Plays it back to McAllister. It's going to go down the wing. No, he's not. He plays it back to Lanzoni to McAllister to O'Connor to Aurelio. Aurelio skips past his defender, and it's 1-0. We are behind. This league title could be slipping out of our grasp. It's disappointing if we lose it here. I mean, either way, we've got promotion, which is what we aimed for, so it's not the end of the world. But Aurelio there shoots. It's a good finish, and it's 1-0. 27 minutes in. Come on, we're going to have to score before half time, really, to get it back into this. Come on. No. It's going to be with 2-0. Aurelio whips it in. There it is, 2-0. I knew it was coming. Partridge. Oh, it's been disallowed. What's it been disallowed for? Handball. Ooh, we got away with that one, guys. Wildig plays it to O'Connor, to McAllister. It's going to be 2-0 now, of course. Aurelio to Tolson, to Wildig, and it's going to be 2-0. There it is. Oh, no, it's not. It's cleared. Gosh, we got away with that one. Again, we're getting away with a lot here. But we might have one chance before half-time. Pavey to Lund. Back to Pavey. Whips it across. No one's under it. Hall to Dolan. To Scarts. Scarts, come on. Put it across, son. Do something with it. Dolan. To Lund. To Pavey. There's no one out there. Stevens. To Lund. Look out wide. Stevens. Oh, Lucas Piazzon turns. Room. Oh, Lucas Piazzon. You had so much time. And it's 1-0. If we look at the overview, they've had more shots, they've had more on target, possession's been even. But other than that, we don't really deserve to be ahead. They've been the better side. Let's just hope this second half we can turn it around. Right, come on, Rotherham. Expect to see better from you this second half. Hogginson throws it to Tolson, to Wildig, to Hogginson, to Williams. To Wildig, to Hogginson, to McAllister. What's he doing with it? He turns. Defender's with him. His defender's done well there. Lanzoni whips it across. Williams, it's 3-0. It's all over, guys. We're not going to win the league this year, unfortunately, and surprisingly it's his first goal of the season. What a surprise. Everyone scores their first goals of the season against us, but Shrewsbury are going to win the league, which is extremely disappointing. Unless we have a massive turnaround in form, it's all over. Stevens to Lund, Lund to Dolan, Dolan to Sivanton. Sivanton loses it. Is it going to be 4-0 now? I mean, 3-0, sorry. Aurelio, O'Connor, Wildig, Williams. It's going to be 3-0. Pavey, Pavey's going to be off. Well, I'm going to have to mess about with that. Miola's going to have to come on, I think, for Dolan. Yep, go on, off you go, Pavey. Referee's booking nobody because Pavey's already gone. Miola comes on for, oh, not for Dolan, for Stevens. Drops to right back. There we go. Simple change. In fact, I might as well make another couple of changes while I'm at it, hadn't I? Polian. No, not Polian. Yeah, Polian for Siobhan Tom. And Watson for Lund. Don't know what else we can do, really. It's disappointing that now. We're down to 10 men. Polian here with the ball. Whips it across. All can't get on it. Lanzoni. What's he going to do with it? Dribbles it back. Plays it to Robinson. Kicks it forward. Williams there. Loads of room. Good ball over to Aurelio. And it's going to be 3-0. Here it is. Goes across. Whips it in. Shoots. O'Connor blocked. Dolan, come on, can we break? Let's get a goal. Piazza on to Beckford. Beckford's through here. What can he do? It's got to be a pen or Jeff. Had to be a pen or Jeff. He tripped him. Scarts tackled. Keeps it from going for a corner. It goes for a throw-in. Go on, let's go on overload. Let's try it. Let's see if we can nick a couple of goals. No, it's not going to happen now. If I'd have done it maybe 10 minutes ago, might have done. And that's all over. Polian's going to whip it in. It's going to be cleared, and it's going to be full time. There we go. It's full time. Shrewsbury have won the league. Disappointed. I mean, they deserved it. They played a lot better than we did. And that's them. They have won the league. Oxford have dropped out of the automatic promotion places as well. But we're guaranteed second place anyway now, guys, so the last match actually is irrelevant. I will do it as a live match for you, though, as I said I would. So I'll be back when I'm there. Right, guys, we are here with our last match. We are away at Scunthorpe. I'm going to do this as another live match. I had a big falling out with Pavey, guys. I think I'm going to have to let... He's getting old. I'm going to have to let him go, I think. I fined him a week's wages for getting sent off in a match that, in fairness, was one of the biggest our biggest match of the season. He got himself sent off. I fined him a week's wages. He said, I'm not happy. I said, screw you, get out my office. Basically, was the gist of the conversation. So he's not happy. Lawrence did come back from injury, but then picked up another thigh strain in training. So he's out. But hopefully, we'll be alright. We can pick up 3 points here. It doesn't really make much difference. It's going to be another live match for you guys, but to end the season, doesn't really make much difference. Like I say, whether we win or lose, we've finished second. But it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the league finishes. So, I will be back when I'm at the match, guys. Right, we're underway in this meaningless match, really. Mambo plays it to Miola, who plays it to Polian. That's the end of that one. Alright, come on, Rotherham. Let's have 3 points to end the season on a high note. After a disappointing result last time out. Well, here we go. John whips it across. It's going to be 1-0 to Scunny here. He just walks it into the net, McKinnon. It's 1-0. His first of the season. What a surprise. Everyone that scores gets their first goals of the season against us. Don't score all season, but last game of the season pops up and scores a goal when we're playing them. John whips it across. Look at this. He just walks it into the net. Oh, here you go. Look. Thanks, Ashdown. Don't even stop him. Just let him run through. I'm not really that bothered as to what happens with this match anyway, to be fair, but... It's going to be half-time. 1-0. Basically, if I was the manager, I'd just be like, I don't care, just go out and play football. If you win, you win. If you don't, you don't, you know? Let's just have a look at the match stats. Well, we've had 6 shots, only 1 on target. They've had 3 shots, 2 on target. So, they're doing better than we are, in terms of hitting target more often. but hopefully we can do better. And we're behind on possession. I might even just leave that up. No, I'm going to minimise it because it covers up half the screen when there's highlights on and stuff. Here we go. Is it going to be 2-0? John whips it across. It is. Welsh gets it. It's 2-0. As soon as I saw that ball come in, I knew it was going to be 2-0. Well, I'm just... yeah, don't even know what to say. We're losing 2-0 again. We're not doing well enough, but it doesn't really matter anyway. We rebuild for next season. Welsh gets on it. There you go. 2-0. Skip highlight. Oh, there's a highlight straight from the kickoff. Hall plays it to Scarts. When are we going to give it away then? Lund plays it to Lucas. Back to Lund. Out to Piazzon. To Beckford. Gives it away, and it's going to be 3-0, I bet. Watch it, long ball. No one underneath it. Oh, well, Richards is underneath it, but it didn't. I thought he'd be through on goal from there. Nichols. Richards. Puts it across. Mandron 3-0. No, Anderson saves. Tell you what I'm going to do. For the banter, let's play this whole second half on overload. Just for the sake of it. See if we can actually score. Right, come on. They're all going to fade out now. It's going to be the end of the highlight. Right. Come on, we're on overload. Let's see what we can do. I don't even know if I can be bothered with substitutions, guys. It's the last game of the season. If anyone gets injured, they'll be fit for the start of next season. Be fine. On overload, we can't even get a shot on overload. There we go, that's full time. Ribeiro with the throw in. Delavad, there we go, cleared. It's 2-0, we've lost. To be honest, like I said, I didn't really care what happened with that one. We actually had more shots than they did, but I don't really care. Like I say, we said we would finish second. Oxford have missed out on the playoffs after being top of the league for so long as well. Missed out on the playoffs. Missed out on automatic promotion. They're in the playoffs. Exeter have made the playoffs. Mansfield have. So have Hartlepool and Oxford. So that's the final league table, guys, for you. Northampton and Kidderminster relegated to the conference, or the Skrill Premier if you prefer. So that's that. That's the end of the season. I'll be back in a few weeks to update you on the playoff situation, guys. So I'll be back in a bit. Well, guys, Leeds have been relegated from the Championship, so it looks like we'll be playing Leeds next season. That'll be an interesting one. Oh, and we are loaded. We are minted, guys. We've been given 10,000 for finishing second in the league. How amazing is that? Well, guys, just to show you there the semi-final results from the playoffs. Oxford go through against Mansfield after a 1-1 draw in the first leg. And Exeter go out. Hartlepool go through 2-1 in the second leg after a 3-1 result in the first leg. So it's Hartlepool and Oxford in the final. I'll be back once I've figured out the result. Well, guys, it went down to penalties. Oxford are through on penalties. It was 1-1. Kitson and Cole with the goals, but then Oxford go through on penalties. So Oxford are coming up with us next season. So that ends this episode, guys, now that we know the fully promoted teams from our division. What I will do is I will do what I did at the end of last season. I will make my transfers, get the season ready, get to the start of the season, and we can crack straight on from there, guys. So, as always, I've been the Real Toff Fan. Thanks very much for watching, and take it easy.